Well, well, well. It's not very often that we get to see a president infantilized and see him being humiliated in front of the whole world. Oh, Joe, you did such a good job. You answered every question. You knew all the facts. Mommy is so proud of you. Good boy, Joey. Good boy, little Joey. Now let's go change your diaper. Let's watch this clip.
Joe, you did such a great job. You answered every question. You knew all the facts.
It's interesting that Trump didn't have a nanny or a caretaker or his wife help him walk off the stage. What is this old feeble guy doing running for president? What is wrong with Joe Biden? Why is she helping a grown man walk off the stage? Should we be concerned? Oh no, nothing to see here. Just a cold. It was just a cold. It was just a bad night. Let's watch this next clip from an Australian news station. What does the world think of us?
Joe Biden's age, of course, was already a talking point before the debate. It was amplified as well, not just in a cognitive sense. Plenty of discussion online about this footage of the First Lady, Jill Biden, helping her 81-year-old husband off stage. You can see pretty small steps there, but having to be helped off. He clearly needed assistance to descend those steps to greet the two CNN moderators after that. So I'm sure that'll be...
Now, Joe Biden was a very sane man 4 years ago, although a lot of us thought he was really old. One of the channels I really enjoy watching is Sabby Sabs. I'm going to put all the links of these videos in the description so you can check them out. And she shows a clip of President Biden only 4 years ago and how different he sounds. I'm so used to talking to him like a frail old man. I used to work in a nursing home. When I was in college, I was a nurse aide in a nursing home. So when I see Joe, I'm just like, think he's just a sweet little man. And I forget that he's supposed to be the president and have a job. But when we hear him talking 4 years ago, he sounds extremely different. And then let's hear her invitation at the end of that video. I'd like to know what you think.
Really crazy how different he sounds today, and this is just 4 years ago. 4 years ago.
Nobody making less than $400,000 will pay a penny more in tax under my proposal.
That's a promise.
That's a guarantee, a promise. I give you my word as a Biden. That's an absolute guarantee.
And you think it's a good idea to raise taxes when the economy's in dire straits?
Depending who you're raising them on. Look, if you're raising somebody who's making $1 billion a year, it's not a problem if they pay 39.6%, which everybody should pay, raise another $90 billion.
Now you look at me and you tell me that that's the same person. You look at me and you tell me that there's no difference. That was just 4 years ago. So here's the reality, folks. And the Democrats really dug their grave with this one, because your options are, if you believe in the two-party system, is to vote for Joe Biden or vote for Donald Trump, or hope that Joe Biden steps aside and Kamala Harris assumes that position. And then you got to vote for, Kamala the cop. So this is the perfect point in time for people to break away from the two-party system, for you to choose third-party or independent candidates. Now's the time for you to break away.
And again, folks, Biden isn't running anything. Is it Obama? Is it Blinken? Is it who is running the show? And Trump, he seems a little bit more senile as well. So really, you're just picking between twiddly-dum or twiddly-do. It's like who you're falling in love with as a personality. Another thing I want to say, all of these things that Biden said in the debate about all the things he would do, and even in that clip about how he would raise taxes, this was 4 years ago, how the rich people could pay 39% in taxes. That's all lies. Obama stuff was all lies. They just lie to get your vote. And then you fall for it because you want to believe them. You want to believe these people care about you. You really want to. You fall in love with Trump. You fall in love with Biden. You're falling for a cult leader. But deep down, they do the same stuff. They are bought and paid for. There are 12,000 lobbyists in Washington, D.C. I think there are like 400 lobbyists for every congressperson, or I might have it wrong, like a lot. They're the ones that they're running the show. They're the ones that they do favors for. And the Israelis are running the show. Our government is influenced by Israel. We're doing things for Israel, not for us. So like I'm saying, Sabby Sabs, she, I know, is in favor of Jill Stein, Dr. Jill Stein, the only non-war candidate. I think she has some really good points. I think we should get different voices in. But as long as you vote for Twiddly-dee or Twiddly-dum, Trump or Biden, you're going to get more of the same. High inflation, neither one talked about devaluing the dollar. And Biden slipped. He said he expanded NATO. Shh. Remember, that's why Russia invaded Ukraine? You weren't supposed to say that. Oh, okay. Sometimes we get a little glimpses of honesty. But if we want something to change, we have to either march on the White House or vote for a third party. Otherwise, don't complain about your inflation. Don't complain about the dollar devaluing. Don't complain about only making minimum wage and not being able to afford your rent or your food prices and the prices getting really high, because you're either not voting or you're voting for Twiddly-dee or Twiddly-dum. If you want anything to change, you have got to start voting for other candidates, in my opinion. Okay? We all have to vote for other candidates outside the two-party system because they're beholden to their donors. Or we have to get money out of politics. We have very few independent people in there, like Dennis Kucinich is one, Ron Paul, and his son, I forgot his son's name. Bernie Sanders, kind of independent, but then the Democrats told him he had to step aside to let Joe run. And now they're in a pickle. What are they going to do? Kamala, if you vote for Biden, you're voting for Kamala. And if you're voting for Trump, you're voting for more genocide in Israel, because he already is taking $100 million from Shell Adelson's wife to continue the bombing of Gaza. So nothing's going to change. The dollar will keep getting devalued. Your wages will keep falling. And we're going to keep fighting wars, and they're going to represent their own interests. And they charm you. And people are kind of gullible. I mean, we want to believe these people. They're so charming, aren't they? Just like any cult leader is. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I like to talk about sex, geopolitics, the economy, parenting, love, and relationships. And whenever I'm a woman, like I'm a grandma, I'm a mom, I was a stay-at-home mom, I'm here in my cashmere sweater, snuggled up at home, and just talking about things that matter to a woman, from a woman's point of view. So, hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to your comments. If you like my video, buy me a coffee, send some money in the super thanks or super sticker if you like the content I'm making. And thank you for watching my video.